Hey everyone, Gale Network here, and it is June 10th, 2025, just 5 days removed from the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. And Nintendo, this morning on their social media platforms, including YouTube, just dropped the following. Research report from Squid Research Lab, Nintendo Switch 2. This is exciting. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but something Splatoon related coming to Nintendo Switch 2, obviously. Let's push play and check it out. Nintendo presents. Cool. Those models are looking improved. Ooh, snap. This looks cool. A Splatoon spin-off. Dang, if it's like an action-adventure kind of game, oh, wow. That looks good. Oh my gosh. The level of fidelity in the polygons has definitely gone up. Dude! There's a greater shine, the lighting, the textures are improved. Splatoon Raiders. Give me more. That's a long trailer. It's like 5 minutes long.
What's crackin', Squid Squad? Incoming report from the Squid Research Lab. Without further ado, we're excited to share our latest findings. What you just witnessed are signs of the first ever Splatoon spin-off game coming ashore. Splatoon Raiders. Playing as a mechanic, you'll go on an adventure in the mysterious Spiralite Islands alongside Deep Cut.
Dang, that looks good.
Splatoon Raiders is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system, but research is still underway. We'll report more on our findings when the results are in.
Can't be 2025. Gotta be 2026. Splatoon 3 gameplay footage captured from Nintendo Switch 2 system. So we're getting like official upgrade. Nice. Ooh. Okay. That looks sharper. I wonder, like, what level. It's got to be of the Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom level if they're putting this much effort into having a presentation, you know what I mean? Highlighting the game. You've got your stuff like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity that just by running on the system has an improvement. Then you've got stuff like
Well,
Super Mario
an
Odyssey.
update to the Splatoon 3 game is also coming down the spillway. The Splatlands collection, which features new weapons from the Barazushi and Embers brands, is on its way. They're based on previous weapons, but have fresh new looks and, of course, different sub-weapons and specials. We've identified 30 in total and hope you'll try them out for yourselves. In addition, weapons freshness caps will be raised. And you can earn new in-game badges. Plus, Series Weapon Power, a new stat to dive into, is being added to Anarchy Battle Series. This will track your effectiveness per weapon based on your win-loss ratio in battles. It will also be used in matchmaking to pit you against other players with similar stats. Follow the Squid Research Lab for our latest findings.
That was great.
Plus...
So presumably, Splatoon 3's updates are coming to Nintendo Switch as well, with the visual enhancements in particular going to Nintendo Switch 2, right?
Don't call it a comeback. Okay, you can. Urchin Underpass from the original game
Sweet.
returns to the rotation for some fresh splatting on classic turf.
I like that.
Lastly, but not leastly, for Nintendo Switch 2 players. You'll notice more detailed visuals, and the game will appear smoother in certain locations, such as the square in Splatsville and the Grand Festival grounds. But no need to fear. Nintendo Switch players and Nintendo Switch 2 players will still be able to splat together.
Beautiful. I'll have much to say on that.
This free update for Splatoon 3 is scheduled to release June 12th.
Hey!
Stay tuned for further updates.
Thursday. 2 more days. Dude, this is terrific. Okay. We'll pause it on. We'll pause it on like maybe that Splatoon Raiders image or something like that. Dang, that was cool. Or like even that. Like I don't know. Okay, I guess we'll go with Splatoon Raiders as the pause screen. Otherwise, I love that opening shot of like, the pier-like area chilling on the ocean water and like, oh man, it looks cool. Anyways, okay, a couple of things. First of all, this is awesome. What a way to kick off a new generation. You know, just 5 days into Nintendo Switch 2 being out, and already Nintendo just dropping awesome things out of the blue. Not necessarily a Nintendo Direct. Yeah, hit that like button. But just shadow drops. Splatoon Raiders coming out in the near future. Splatoon 3 getting a free update this Thursday in just 2 more days. Very important that it's coming to Nintendo Switch because this is a hot game that has existed for a few years on the platform, and now those several million owners have the chance to still play something new and not feel left in the dark when Nintendo Switch 2 is out and they don't yet have that system. Meanwhile, Nintendo Switch 2 owners feel the extra value of their brand new platform yet again because one of their beloved old titles gets this fresh new coat of paint. Or it's a new game for them. And you've got this cross-compatible cross-play between Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch, all on Splatoon 3, everyone getting to experience the game. This is how you do it, Nintendo. This is so pro-consumer. I love it. And I was saying, like, yeah, to what level is this Splatoon 3 update going to be handled on Nintendo Switch 2? You have your base, which is like Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. No necessary patch given, just the game is more optimized by simply running on Nintendo Switch 2 when it comes to things like frame rate, you know, and other titles are benefiting from that, from loading times and stuff and such. Then you've got your tier like, you know, Super Mario Odyssey and Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet, for instance, where, okay, it's a free update, it's a patch, it's downloaded. It's not just because it's running on a more powerful piece of hardware, but Nintendo actually went in and been like, all right, here you go. It's got HDR, it's got improved resolution, improved frame rate, a little bit better graphics, tightening up, etc. There's a little bit more work. And then you've got your tier where it's like, okay, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This has been reworked enough to really take advantage of the 4K visuals, some extra texture work, a little bit improved lighting, this adjacent thing called Zelda Notes, which is a whole other thing that you have on your smartphone to play alongside it, you know. Some new gameplay elements with the tracking and stuff like that. You know, 60 frames per second. All of that. Okay, not free anymore, 10 bucks. Okay, worth it though, with the amount of content that's new. Although it could be free or included within your Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, right? Then you've got your tier where I guess it's a little bit above Zelda, and that's like the Kirby and the Forgotten Land tier. Reworked visuals, reworked, you know, frame rate, improved resolution, all of that kind of stuff, kind of like how Zelda's getting it, but additional DLC, like a whole new story, new worlds, new content being added to it. Probably a little bit more significant than Zelda. And then you've got, like, on the third party side, something like Hogwarts Legacy, which is also $10, but quite a significant reworking of the game probably more in terms of visual change than Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So you got these different tiers. Couple of them are free, a couple of them are $10. This looks like it's a free one, and that's pretty cool. Yet, how much is done seems to be somewhere in between the Super Mario Odyssey and the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. You know, uh, because we're getting improved visuals and frame rate and stuff like that. But also, here's some extra content being added in. Here's a classic stage from the first Splatoon on Wii U being put in. Here's some new weapons and some reworked weapons, and yeah, this is significant. Oh, what an awesome day! What an awesome day for Splatoon fans and for Nintendo fans and for gamers in general. This is a cool way to wake up in the morning. All right. Well, that's Polished Gale Network here signing out. This took me for a surprise, but very welcomed. As soon as I saw it, I had to put on my Splatoon shirt naturally. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Coming up soon will be my next countdown video for Donkey Kong Bonanza, so stay tuned for that tomorrow. And if you haven't already liked and subscribed to my channel, I would appreciate that. Every bit goes a long way. I am approaching 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.